Okay, we are live. Welcome, happy Sunday. So this is something completely new for me. I haven't done a live stream before. So if it goes wrong, it's not my fault, okay? I was hoping to have a little bit more time to research the exact details of doing a live stream. So how do you do a premiere and all these other things, but I've had a crazy busy week. So I haven't had time to do all of that. One thing I am going to do just before we start is I'm going to see if I can test the audio on my laptop here. So let's see. The laptop's pretty old though, it doesn't work too well, so let's just see how we get on. So I'm going to leave that loading up. So the topic I've got for today is high use phrasal verbs. So some of these phrasal verbs I've probably touched on my channel in the past. So Rodrigo has just commented saying we can hear you perfectly. Thanks for that, Rodrigo. And my old mate Andy McCliment's on as well. How's it going, Andy? Hope you're well, mate. We need to hit that roller rink soon. Give me a bell sometime and we'll sort it out, yeah? Okay, so this laptop's not doing what it's supposed to, but I know that you can hear me, so it's not a problem. Yeah, so as I was saying, I've got a list of 35 phrasal verbs here. Some of them are the same one, but a different meaning. And as I said, I've probably touched on some of them before in the past on my channel, but the channel has so many new people finding it these days that it's worth going over these things again. And plus, because there are so many phrasal verbs in the English language, I know it's hard for you guys as students of English to remember them all. Andy, my friend who's watching, he's a native English speaker, so he just watches these videos to support me, I think, because these videos are basically no use to him, but he watches. And Andy, the amount of phrasal verbs that we use in a day, and we don't even think about it, but they don't exist in other languages, or not all the other languages anyway. So, without any further ado, let's crack on. Oh, I'm going to turn my light on actually. I've just put some new batteries in this. Wow, that's bright. It's burning my retinas out. Right, let's see if I can turn this down. Wow, that is bright, that. I can hardly see now. I've got them multicoloured dots all in my eyes. Right, okay, phrasal verbs. First one is to hang up, okay? Now, I've got two different meanings for the phrasal verb hang up that we use all of the time. So the first one is to suspend something in the air using a hook or another fixing. So, to give you an example of this, let's get on the move. We're on the move in Gino's house. This picture, I hung this picture on the wall. So that is to hang up. But in the past tense, the verb to hang is irregular. So in the past tense, it's hung. It's not hanged. No, it's hung. I hung this picture on the wall. Another place I always hang things in this kitchen is I have a tea towel here. And I always hang the tea towel on the handle to the oven door. So I hang, I'm doing a bad job of this, I hang my tea towel on the handle. There we go. One more example, because we use hang up a lot with pictures, but if I just go up the stairs, I'm getting a workout during this video as well. Another high use of the phrasal verb to hang up is with clothes. So in this wardrobe here. So all my clothes are hung up in the wardrobe. Okay? So that's one use. It's to suspend something in the air using a hook or another fixing. Lolly, how are we doing? It's nice to see you. I haven't seen you on the channel for a while. I hope you're well. Yeah, I hope you're well. How are things in France? Let me know in the comments section. Okay, so the next one for hang up is to end a phone call, is to basically terminate the call. So if I'm on the phone and me and my friend, we've finished saying everything that we want to say, then I hang up. End of story, okay? But there's a slight twist on this one as well. So to hang up is to end the phone call when both parties are finished saying what they want to say. But if I'm on the phone to you and you are annoying me, then I might decide to hang up on you, and that's different. It's a subtle difference. To hang up on means to hang up before the other person has finished what they are saying. So that's the difference. Subtle difference, but it is a difference. To hang up on someone is perceived as rude, but it's not rude if the other person is annoying you. So yeah, that's that one. Just take a drink of water. Yeah, that's right, Andy. They hung up on you. So somebody can hang up on you, or you can hang up on them. So if I'm on the phone to you and I'm annoying you, you might decide to hang up on me. I hope that never happens, but who knows? The world is a wonderful place. Okay, the next one. These are high use phrasal verbs, don't forget. So the next one is pick up. Now, when you pick something up, you grab it with your hand and then hold it in your hands, okay? So, the pen is on the table here. I pick up the pen, yeah? So that's pick up. But we also use the phrasal verb pick up in different ways as well. So we use the phrasal verb pick up to describe when you collect somebody from a location in your car. So if my friend Andy, who is watching, is coming to the roller rink with me, I can say to him on the phone, Andy, are you going to drive there yourself, or do you want me to pick you up? And it means, do you want me to come and collect you in my car? We also use the phrasal verb pick up to describe going to a nightclub with the direct intention of pulling a new partner, as we say. So young boys or young men will often go to nightclubs to pick up women. So that's another way we use it. Okay, the next one is the opposite of pick up, and it's put down, okay? So if I finish using this pen, I'm taking notes, finish using it, then I'll put it down. And to put down means to place an object somewhere and let go of it. So I place it down and let go. So I've put down the pen. But I have here as well 3 other uses of the phrasal verb put down. So the first one is to record something in writing. So, perfect example in front of me. I have put down a list of 35 phrasal verbs to teach you people today. So that's to put down. So to put down in writing, basically. Okay. The next one for put down is to pay a deposit. Okay. So example, when I bought this house, I had to put down a 10% deposit. So it's to put down a deposit. And the last one is to humiliate or criticise someone. So you'll often hear the phrase that someone is putting somebody else down, or you can even put yourself down. So if you're having negative thoughts about yourself all the time, then you're putting yourself down. So your friends might say to you, stop putting yourself down, will you? You're doing just fine. So yeah, to put down, to humiliate or criticise someone. I think I've just seen Amanda flash up in the chat as well. Amanda, how are you doing? I hope you're well. This is my first time on a live stream, so if anybody does comment and I miss them, I haven't got a clue what I'm doing basically, but it's a learning experience. Who's this? Shaya S, how are we doing? Hello, I'm glad you're here. Welcome. We're talking about phrasal verbs. Right, where was I? Forgot where I was now. Okay, next one. Put away. So this is a phrasal verb as well, is to put away. And the first meaning I've got for put away is to return something to its usual storage location, okay? So, you know me, I like visual examples because that's how I learn best. I have a conversational level of Spanish, and when I see something visual, a word in Spanish visual, I never forget it. Okay? So to put away, so I have here the pepper shaker. I'm taking it out of the cupboard, yeah? But if this is on the table here, I can say, right, I'm going to put the pepper away. And it means to put it back into its usual storage location. The pepper lives in the cupboard. It lives there. That's where it belongs. The pepper likes to be in the cupboard, in the dark. That's where it likes to be. So yeah, that's to put away. I've got another use. I've got I've got three more uses of the phrasal verb put away though. Okay? So, the first one is to return something to its usual storage location. We already know that one. The next one is to eat or drink, usually a lot of something. So, example, if I go out with my friends drinking last night, or if I went out, I'm using the wrong tense here, if I went out with my friends drinking beer last night, then the day after I'm on the phone to someone, I can say, oh mate, I put some beer away last night, and it means I drank a lot of beer. Or you can use it for food as well. If you go to a party, you can say, oh, I've got indigestion. I didn't have put some food away yesterday. Okay? You'll hear that a lot, especially here in Northern England, because people like to drink and eat a lot. In Northern England, that's how it goes. Okay, next one for put away is to save money. Okay? Lolly lolly, my connection is terrible. Don't worry about it, you'll be able to watch it back, it's fine. Put away, to save money, okay? So when I was thinking about buying this house, what's the difference between knock on the door and knock at the door? I'll make a note of that. Knock on the door, knock at the door. Do you know something? I don't actually know. So to knock on the door is just to knock on the door. You could, yeah, so to knock on the door is the actual action of knocking on the door. But when you say someone is knocking at the door, it means they're knocking, but they're situated at the door. So they both mean the same thing, as far as I can tell. Thanks for that question, Rod. Rodrigo, what I'll do is, when the live stream's finished, I'll look into that and I'll see if I can get a direct answer for you, and I'll email you personally, okay, mate? But yeah, that's where I'm coming from. I think that knock on the door is the action of someone knocking on the door. But if you say that there's someone knocking at the door, it just means that they're stood at the door whilst they're knocking. It's the same thing, mate. It's the same thing. Okay, where was we? Put away, save money. So when I was thinking about buying this house, I had to save some money. So if I was explaining this to someone else, I could say, I've been putting away money for the last 6 months because I'm saving for a deposit for the house. I actually did that as well. That's a true story. It's an example, but it's true. The next one, if I put away, okay, another way we use this is to send someone to prison, all right? So you can say something like, let's say, what crime can someone do? Let's say a murderer is up in court, and you can say, the judge put him away for life, and it means sent him to prison for life. Okay, that's 13. That's number 13, that. 13 phrasal verbs done already. I'm just going to get a drink of water because my mouth's dry. I don't usually have this problem when I'm recording YouTube videos. I think it's because I'm live. It's something different. Okay, next one. Number 14 is to throw away. Now, yeah, Andy, definitely nerves, mate, is to throw away. And what this means is to put something in the bin. So this pen, I keep using these pen for examples. Okay, so if I'm writing away with this pen and the pen runs out of ink, it's no good, yeah? Then I'm going to throw it away. So what that means is, is I throw it in the bin. Simple as. Throw away. Thanks, Rodrigo. You're saying I'm doing great. Thanks, mate. I don't actually feel that nervous, to be honest. Being on camera is just second nature to me these days. But because it's live, there's less room for error. Amanda's just commented, it's great because I'm a disaster with phrasal verbs. Amanda, me and you should speak on the phone more often then, and I'll get you up to speed with as many phrasal verbs as I can. Your English is fantastic anyway, don't worry about it. Okay, next one, number 15, is to stand up. Now, the dictionary definition of this is to assume an upright position on your feet, okay? So right now I'm sitting down. One thing is, speaking about sitting down, in British English, we use the past tense of sit to describe the present tense. So I could say to you, I'm sat on the chair in this present moment. They don't do that in American English, I don't think, but we do. We do it with stood as well, so to stand. I'm stood up to describe that you're actually standing up in that present moment. Really weird. Anyway, to stand up, okay? To assume upright position on your feet. So I'm sitting down, but now I'm standing up, stood up. Simple. I do have another meaning for the phrasal verb stand up here as well. And it is to fail to keep an appointment with someone. Usually a date. So if a guy and a girl have arranged a date, okay, and the guy turns up, but the girl doesn't turn up, and she doesn't tell him, then she stood him up. So he could say on the phone to his friends, the date didn't go too well, she stood me up, and it means she didn't turn up. That's number 16. Number 17, phrasal verb, to take out, okay? So, to take out is to remove something. Hang on, what have I got wrote down there? Yeah, so to take out, remove something from a pocket, cupboard, box, etc. Okay? So in my pocket here on my jeans, I've got some money. So I'm going to take the money out of my pocket. Okay? That's one example. Another example is the same one I gave you before. So I'm going to take the pepper out of the cupboard. Take out. But I also have another way we can use the phrasal verb take out. I have another two actually. Okay? So one is to remove something from a pocket, cupboard, etc. The next one for take out is to take someone to a restaurant, cinema, sports event, etc. So going back to the date, if I have a date with a woman, then I would take her out to a restaurant, or I would take her out to the cinema, or whatever. Usually, if you say you're taking someone out as well, it implies that you're paying. So it's a good job I've got this money in my pocket, because I'm going to be paying if I'm taking someone out. And last but not least, for the phrasal verb take out, got plenty. Oh, no. Yeah, last but not least. Take out, to kill or destroy someone or something. I've just missed a comment and I don't even know how to get them on. I think that was from Tiago as well. Oh no. Taysia, you need to concentrate on your list of phrases in addition to reading chat. Is really hard. Yeah, it's not easy. It's not easy, mate, but we're doing it. It's going all right. How long have we been live for? 19 minutes, coming up to 20 minutes, and it's going well, I think. If it goes well and you guys like it, I'll do these again, because the main thing here is it's not about anything else. It's about, are you guys learning phrases? Because that's why I make these videos. That's why I do these things, because I enjoy teaching people phrases. I only found that out when I was actually teaching my conversation partners. So I stumbled across this problem. Where I was. The next one, take out, kill or destroy someone. So, okay, if there's a lunatic running around in the city centre and he's attacking people, then you could say something like, the police officer took him out with the taser. So he shot him with the taser and took him out, and it means either to kill or to destroy, okay? That's that one. Next one, I've got two for this. So the next one is to soak up. So the first one is to absorb a liquid. I think I've taught this on my channel before, but give me a second. I've got some water here. I just need to get the tea towel again to show you. Okay, so if I pour some water onto the table intentionally, okay, then I need to soak it up with the tea towel. So the tea towel is soaking up the water. So to soak up means to absorb and then hold a liquid in that context. The next way we use soak up is to enjoy your surroundings, okay? So to enjoy something in your surroundings. So I could say something like, I went for a walk yesterday and I was soaking up the sunshine because I like the sunshine. To soak up means to notice something in your environment and then enjoy it. So that's the two main uses of the phrasal verb soak up. The next one is to wring out. Now, to wring out means to squeeze the water out of something by twisting it. So this tea towel, there was only a little bit of water, but let's say I spilt the whole glass, okay? All of it, all the water. So I soak it up, but then to get the water out of this in the sink, I need to wring it out. So to wring out, I would twist it and squeeze it and the water would come out. So that's to wring out. And the next one is to fill up, which is brilliant actually, because if I did spill all this on the table, then I'd need to fill it up. So to fill up means to make something full. So I'm going to empty this water out of here, yeah? Pour it out down the sink. Switch on the tap. The water's now running, okay? And then I'm going to fill up my glass with water. There you go. Glass is full. So that's to fill up. Another way you'll hear that used is, sorry, I just need a drink of water. So another way you'll hear that one used is when people are trying to describe that they need to put some petrol in the car, or they're going to put some petrol in the car. So they'll say, I need to fill up, and it means I need to go and put some petrol in the car, basically. So that's that one, to fill up. Okay, the next one is to crouch down. Now, to crouch down and crouch are basically the same thing, and the word crouch means to bend your knees and lower yourself close to the floor, okay? So if I drop something under the table, let's say I drop this pen, okay? Drop the pen, it's on the floor. Now to pick it up, I'm going to crouch down, so I'll crouch, okay? It's like a squat, but my knees are not touching the floor. That's the difference between this and the next one. So I crouch down to pick the pen up, all right? So that's crouch down, but there's something else I can do as well. How do I write in the chat? I can write it, yeah, but let's just see. Live chat. I don't know how to do that, Shire. I'll have to look into it. I'll have to look into it for the next live stream. I don't know how to write in the chat. I can't see it anywhere. There's a little text box at the bottom, but when I press on it, it's just... No, I don't know how to do it. Sorry, Shire. But what I can do is I can write it on the top of this paper. My handwriting is terrible. I'm warning you. I'm absolutely warning you. There you go. It's at the top. Crouch. C-R-O-U-C-H. Live chat on the top of the... Live chat up on the screen. Yeah, I'm trying. So I press that. Live chat. Welcome to live chat. Okay. No, I don't know how to do it. Crouch, that's it, Shire. You've spelt it right. So it's C-R-O-U-C-H. I'm going to need to look into this before I do my next live stream because I need to be able to talk to you guys. Yeah, I don't know how to do it. Okay, anyway, let's proceed, continue, crack on, all of the above really. Yeah, so the next one is very similar, but there's a difference, okay? You can do it, mate, there is a way. I know there is, Andy, yeah. I'll have to look into it, but I really can't see where I'm meant to do it. It's okay. Let's not cry over spilt milk. I'll be able to do it for the next time. So the next one is kneel down. So to kneel means to put one or both knees on the floor, okay? And it's spelled K-N-E-E-L. Yes, that's right, Andy. Cheers, pal. To give you a next example, if I drop this pen on the floor again, then I can kneel down to get it. But the difference is, when I kneel down, my knees are touching the floor, okay? So I'm kneeling down, not crouching down now, I'm kneeling down. That's the difference. Subtle difference, but nonetheless, it is a difference, okay? No, I'm not Irish. I'm from Wigan, which is near Manchester. It's actually in Greater Manchester. There's an area that surrounds Manchester and it's called Greater Manchester, okay? And that's where I live. I live in Wigan, which is in Greater Manchester. But I'm not Irish. That's the first time anybody's ever asked me, am I Irish? Sometimes I get asked if I'm Scottish, you know. But no, I'm not Scottish and I'm not Irish. Even I can't understand Scottish people when they talk. It's really hard to do. That's if they've got a really thick accent. I think it's one of the harder. Accents to understand. Definitely the Scottish accent. It isn't easy. Okay, so that's kneel down. Where are we now? We're on number 26 already. 26 phrasal verbs. Okay, so the next one is to put on. Thank you. I struggle with my English skill even though I live in Ireland. I'm sick and tired. But just bear with it. You will pick it up. The Irish accent can be difficult to understand due to the intonation. It's a lovely accent. It's a beautiful accent, by the way. But it's just that it can be difficult to understand. So the amount of accents we have here in the UK is ridiculous. My friend Andrew is actually on the live chat. He will tell you that I can get in my car and I can drive for 20 minutes, okay? And the accent is completely different to mine. Completely different. It just changes like that. The accent it's ridiculous, the amount of accents that we have. But English is English. There's no two ways about it. People pronounce things differently and all that, but English is English. Okay, where was I? Number 26, that's where I was. To put on, okay? So the first use of this is to start wearing something, okay? So I have a baseball cap here, so I'm going to put on the baseball cap. It doesn't fit me. I think one of my kids has been wearing this because it's really small at the back. Okay, so I put on the baseball cap. That's the first use of put on. Okay. The next one is more interesting. The next one is to fake something. Okay. So, to give you an example, children, when they don't want to go to school in the morning, will often put on symptoms of being unwell. Okay. So, if you go to wake your daughter or your son up in the morning to get them up for school, and they could say, they start saying, oh Dad, I don't feel well, I've got a temperature, I can say, no, you're putting it on, and it means you're faking it, okay? So that's two uses of the word phrasal verb put on. And the last one is to start to cook something, okay? Now this is incredibly colloquial and it's incredibly relative to Northern British English, but nonetheless we use it. So I can say something like, I need to finish this live stream now because I'm going to go and put my tea on. And it means I'm going to go and start cooking my tea. Now, you're probably looking at the camera a bit confused now. Here in Northern England, we use the word tea to describe our evening meal. So it should be breakfast, lunch and dinner. But here in Northern England, colloquially, we say breakfast, dinner for lunch, and then we say tea for our evening meal. So I'm having my tea, it means I'm having my evening meal. So yeah, I'm going to put on tea, I'm going to put tea on, and it means I'm going to start cooking it. So that's the 3 uses of the phrasal verb put on. Okay, next one is the opposite to put on, take off. Okay, so where's that hat gone? There it is. So if I've got the hat on and I decide I don't want to wear it anymore, then I take it off. Okay, take off the hat. But we also have other uses of the phrasal verb take off. So the next one is when an aeroplane or an aircraft leaves the ground. Okay, so an aeroplane is whizzing along the runway and then it starts to point its nose up and it leaves the ground. Okay, the moment at which it leaves the ground is described as takeoff. The plane took off, it left the ground. Okay, we also use it for rockets and spaceships and whatever else leaves the ground if it's an aircraft. And the last one I've got for takeoff is to suddenly leave somewhere. Okay, so if I'm at a party and there's lots of drunk people there, I don't like the music and I'm not drinking, I might decide that I don't want to be there anymore, so I'll take off. Usually when you take off as well, you don't even say goodbye to anybody. So yeah, if I say, oh, I didn't enjoy the party so I took off, it usually means you just got up and went. You didn't even say bye, ta-ra, whatever you want to say. You didn't do any of that, you just left. Next one. This one is incredibly colloquial as well. And it's the phrasal verb to budge up. Okay, now I'm going to write this because I think budge is a incredibly colloquial word. I think it's a slang word actually. I don't think it's a real word. So I've wrote it on this piece of paper at the top. Okay, so it is B-U-D-G-E. I did warn you that my handwriting is absolutely terrible. So the phrasal verb to budge up means to make room for someone else, especially, that's right Rodrigo, cheers mate, budge up. And what it means is to make room for somebody else when you're sitting down. So if I'm sitting on my sofa and let's pretend, okay, pretend that there's 2 more people sitting here as well, but somebody else wants to come and sit down on the couch, then that person would say to me, will you budge up a bit? And it means, will I move over a little bit and make a little bit of room. So that's the phrasal verb budge up. We also use the word budge to ask somebody to move. Okay, so if I'm stood in front of the sink here and somebody else needs to get to the sink to do something, they can say to me, Gino, will you budge? And it means, will you move? It sounds rude when you say it like that, but it's not. It's just how we speak to each other here. That's how it goes. So yeah, that's the phrasal verb to budge up. Wow, we're on number 33 already. Okay, so the next one is to fold up. Okay, these are high use. So fold up means to make something into a smaller, neater shape by putting one part of it on top of another. Okay, so let's have a look. Fold up. So I lay the tea towel out, okay, on the table, but I might want to fold it up to make it smaller. So I fold up the tea towel, and can you see it's smaller now? So the tea towel has been folded up. We often use that phrasal verb with clothes as well. So when you take all of your clothes out of the washing machine, you will fold them up into a nice neat pile, so then they don't look a mess. Okay, so that's fold up. The next one is to let go, or to let go of. Okay, so what let go means is to release your grip of something or someone. So if I let go of the pen, it will fall. Okay, so I let go of the pen, it falls. But we also use it when someone, let's say someone has got hold of you and you don't want them to get hold of you. You can say, let go of me, will you? Let go of me. And it means get off me, basically. Amanda, for Spanish speakers, it's like suéltame, okay? Suéltame, let go of me, okay? Number 35 is let go of again. But in this context, in this way I'm going to explain now, it means to stop thinking or being angry about something that happened in the past. So if you are getting angry or upset about things that have happened in your past all the time, people will often say to you, mate, you need to let it go. And it means you need to stop thinking about it. And that's that. So there's 35 phrasal verbs. Let me just have a look at the chat and see if there's any questions that I've missed. That many that I am perplexed. That's English for you. Don't be stupid, you're called. Don't be stupid. I don't know what your real name is, but yeah, you're quite right. I achieved that level in English that I need someone native partner to speak. I mean, I need correct if I am wrong, because I'm not sure. Yeah, that's right. Speaking to native speakers is a fundamental part of learning to speak any language. You can learn words all day long, and if you're not speaking, then you will never improve. In my opinion, you'll never improve, because I'll give you an example. When I first started learning Spanish, I was just learning words and I wasn't speaking to people, okay? But what I was doing was I was learning the words with incorrect pronunciation in my head. And then when I hear a Spanish person or a Mexican person or a Colombian person say that word with the correct Spanish pronunciation, I wouldn't recognize it, because I've learned it with an English pronunciation. Okay, so I'm gonna cut the live stream there. This was just a test. It was to see what a live stream is about and how they work, if you guys like them. Plenty of people have asked me to do them, so I thought I'd give it a try. I've enjoyed myself, I've had a good time. If anybody has commented and I've not mentioned you, it's not that I'm ignoring you, it's just that I haven't seen the comment flash up on the phone, or I've been busy doing something else. Thank you all for coming along. Have a great day, and I'll see you people in the next video. Let me know how it went. Send me an email or get in touch by my website, realeverydayenglish.com, to let me know what you thought of today's live stream. Let me know what I can do to better serve you guys, to be of better service, to improve what I'm doing here on the channel. I appreciate all feedback, okay? Constructive criticism is welcome. Please, if I can do something better and it's easy to do, let me know about it. Bye for now. Ciao. Adios.